Welcome inside our San Francisco studios. It's a Heisman edition of Pac-12 Football Weekly, the digital edition, along with Nick Aliotti, Rick Neuheisel, Mike Yam with you, and it's presented by Nissan. You know, we've been asking you guys the last few weeks to rank your top three Heisman candidates. Coach Aliotti, I will start with you. Who are your top three guys? Because I haven't heard you give me three at all so far this season.
I haven't yet, but number one is the Hawaiian Houdini, Marcus Mariota.
Shocking.
I didn't think you were going to go there.
Well, it's not an Oregon thing. He's deserving. Number two would be Melvin Gordon, particularly after his last week's performance, 408 yards. And number three was tough. It was between Amari Cooper and Jameis Winston, but I'm going to go with Jameis Winston.
Why do you like Jameis Winston in that third spot?
20-something plus wins in a row. leads his team back on numerous times to win the game in the fourth quarter. And he can throw the ball. He just wins. So it's hard to, I hate to keep knocking Florida State down in the rankings and Jameis Winston down in the Heisman deal. The guy just wins. So
Curtis Conway says that he spots the other team points just because it's not fun for him anymore.
Jameis Winston is a phenomenal talent, and I think he'll have a long and very bright career at the next level. I think he's built for that league, but he's not going to win the Heisman. I mean, there's too many things that have happened off the field that have tarnished.
I agree with that.
Tarnished
100%.
the award that he currently holds. So I don't have him in my top three. My number one is Marcus Mariota, and it's not an Oregon thing.
Not an Oregon thing.
It's because he's the best player in the country.
No question.
Every time you line up a defense, you have to stop number 8, and you always have a guy, and the guy has practiced it all week, and he's there, and he looks at number 8, he says, "I got you," and then poof, he doesn't. They never get him. The guy gets out of trouble more than you can ever shake a stick at, and Hawaiian Houdini is the appropriate title. Number one. Number two, I have got Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon was kind of on the cusp. The big game against Nebraska, as you mentioned, 408 yards and just 25 carries. And by the way, didn't play the fourth quarter. That's a phenomenal effort. And it goes along with a bunch of 200-yard games plus.
He had to have IVs.
He's just a little under 2,000 yards, and by anybody's measure, that's a phenomenal season. Wisconsin has been there before. His numbers, by the way, are better than Ron Dayne's, who won the award several years ago. So if he continues, he'll stay in the hunt, but he's behind Mariota. And then number three, I've got Trayvon Boykin. I think the TCU season, the way they came from behind, albeit against Kansas, it's hard to be great each and every week, but yet he led his team to the comeback win that was absolutely vital for the playoff hopes of the Horned Frogs. So Boykin's my guy, but I like Amari Cooper, and I don't rule Amari Cooper out because there's the game against Auburn and there's the SEC championship game should Alabama continue to win. Those are both big-time stages for a guy of Amari Cooper's stature.
We will continue to update everyone on who you guys think is creeping a little bit closer to the Heisman Trophy. And let's not forget, Pac-12 championship game right around the corner, December 5th, if you're looking to attend. Your former spot, Oregon. I will be here, ready to rock and roll. Actually, you're stuck with
I thought it was just down the road.
It is down the road, but you and the two of us,
I think I'll be here too.
And actually, Coach Aliotti, yes.
It's a party.
It's the party with three. Actually, make it four because Curtis Conway will also be in the saddle. But if you want to attend, pac-12.com/tickets. And for everything that's happening around the conference, all you have to do is follow us on Twitter @Pac12 Networks.